Okay, so you recognize grammar structures and tenses. Your listening skills are quite good. Reading comprehension is decent as well, but you are still struggling to speak. So that's more common than you think, actually, and that is because the area of the brain responsible for converting the thoughts into words and the area of the brain that is responsible for reading comprehension and other language skills are different areas. Okay, so how does this information help us in teaching a foreign language to the learners? This knowledge helps us create methodologies that will specifically target speaking in learners. So one thing that I used to do with my students, and I still keep on doing that no matter the level, is that I make them actually say in the correct way what they're supposed to say. So for example, if you say something and you make a mistake, I correct you, and then you have to read in a correct way. Not reading, not just saying, okay, I got it. You actually have to repeat the whole thing. So when we're thinking about like speech production, especially in a foreign language, we engage more memory and the actual process of converting thoughts into words, so that other skills like comprehension, listening, they stay aside. So these are two separate processes. So since we're working mainly with converting thoughts into words and memory, when you find yourself in an actual conversation, the ideas, the words, they come up almost automatically. So that is the purpose of working and developing speaking skills. Different from other activities like grammar exercise, reading and listening comprehension. Two separate things. Okay, another benefit of this method and like this knowledge, right, of how our brain learns another language is that we can get really, relatively, of course, depends also on the effort of a student, but we can get relatively fast results in learning process. So normally in 3 months, we already can see results in beginners. Okay, and if you are currently learning English or actually any other language, so do you just find yourself completing the exercise like check, next exercise, next page, or you engage into activities that stimulate speaking and conversation, like role play dialogues, question answer, things like that. This is a very important part of learning process. So if you're learning a language with a methodology that does not have a lot of activities like interactive activities, speaking, dialogue, conversation practice, you may find yourself advancing in some skills and staying behind in speaking. So when you want to take the classes, it is very challenging to try to shorten this gap.